To rack, align, or mount the panels, for an inside mount or outside mount, the process is very similar. However, we will address any differences.
For this example, magnets were ordered pre-installed on the inside mount Z-frame. So, we cover the magnets with extra strike plates to prevent the panels from engaging the magnets until the racking process is complete. This is not a concern if the shutters were ordered with the magnets not pre-installed. In either scenario, start by placing panels in the opening. On each panel, slightly tap all but one of the hinge pins up. This makes it easier to insert into the barrel of the hinge. Drop the panel into place and tap the hinge pins down.
Now it's time to align the panels.
First, check that the panel heights are equal across the shutter on the hinge side of the style. If they are not, follow the standard hinge adjustment techniques. Then, grasp the frame at the bottom corners and move it back and forth until the panels align in the center. If the panels do not align, it may be necessary to skew the top of the frame more to one side or the other.
To lock in the panel alignment, we must install the third fastener. The location of the fastener depends on whether it's an inside or outside mount. On an inside mount, we must install the third fastener in the bottom left-hand corner of the frame, and then we're going to use the screw itself to adjust for the alignment.
For outside mount, install the third fastener into the bottom, behind the right-hand panel and near the magnet location. This screw will lock the proper alignment in place.
Once the panel is aligned, install the remaining fasteners, checking the alignment after each fastener is installed.
Start with the bottom left or bottom right fastener, if any remain. After that, install any fasteners by the center hinges. Maintain equal spacing between the panels. Next, install the top frame fasteners. Maintain even spacing between the panels and the frame.
Our panels are now installed, aligned, and racked, so it's time to take a look at the magnets. In our case, the magnets were not pre-installed, so we are going to demonstrate to you how to install the magnets and striker plates.
First, determine the magnet location by looking at the side edge of the style. Make a mark where the inside edge of the style aligns with the frame. This is where the magnet is placed on top of the light stop. Align the edge of the magnet with the mark. Then use 2 magnet screws to fasten it in place. Next, install the striker plate on the back panel adjacent to the style. The striker plate should be flush with the bottom of the bottom rail and the top of the top rail so that the plate will align with the magnet.
Finish work is the last step in the process.
We use a fill stick to hide the installation screws. Also, apply caulking where desired for a finished look. Caulk can be used where the edge of the frame meets the wall, where the bottom edge meets the sill, or even to hide a misaligned miter joint.
This concludes the professional installation of our outside mount L-frame for Heritance and NewStyle shutters.